Simple clap.
Damn.
And then Lucas it up with more claps.
Hello everyone, welcome to the, I don't know what number of talking session this is right now, but it is a talking session, though it doesn't look like one. But as always, I'm joined by Morris, the CEO, ready to answer some questions, I'm sure. And a new guest, we have Kim.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Can you give a quick introduction?
So my name is Kim, like we established. I'm the lead game designer of RENNSPORT.
So as you can see, we are in kind of a new format now, not hidden behind our Discord profiles anymore. We are live in a studio that has been set up by Alex in this office. What office is it?
It is our Malmö office. Definitely the place where we have the biggest team based, and it's always great to be here. And that was the reason why we decided to do the recording here.
It's great. We had to wait a bit for everyone to leave, but now it's time so we can finally talk in peace and quiet, go through all the stuff we have for you today, which is the roadmap for 2024, as well as some questions that we asked you on the Discord. So, roadmap. Kim, we are gonna start with the Q1, which is the time trial one.
Yes, so quite exciting actually. Now in March 27th to be exact, which is not that far away from when we are recording this, we have the next game update for RENNSPORT coming out. And as you said, it's focused on time trials. That's the main feature of this update. It comes with a lot of other stuff as well, but time trial is what we're focusing on for Q1 this year.
It is. You also said some other stuff is coming. What other stuff can we expect?
So with the Q1 update now, we have a new car, which is not really new, Morris. It's the Porsche Mission R that we've seen before. I think one of the first cars ever seen, actually.
And it was amazing. For me, it's one of the cars we have in the game since the beginning. So we had it on this, we showed it at Summit 2022. We made these hill climb race there, but we definitely improved a lot physics and sound and everything. And now I think it's a good moment to have the car in the game.
Yeah, I agree. And it fits perfectly well with the time trial theme that we're going for, because it's a very fun car to really push on a track where you're alone, because it's very fast and quite aggressive in the way that it accelerates. So putting that car on to its limits on the racetracks we have, it's going to be very exciting. And to be able to do that when you're competing against times with other people is going to be very fun, I think.
Definitely. And the Mission R is not the only content piece that we have shown previously.
Yeah. So in the same vein as that car, some people might remember that with this car in the past, we also had a racetrack called the Goodwood Hill Climb. This is also getting into the actual game now to really accompany the time trial mode.
Yes, and just as we had to wait today for the sky to turn dark, so have you also waited a long time for our sky to turn dark?
Yes. So, and this is the thing that I'm most excited for Q1, is the introduction now of a proper day and night system into RENNSPORT. And this means that we can offer races in different times of day, nighttime, afternoons, sunsets, sunrises. And some of the tracks that we have currently just looks flat out amazing in these new time settings.
I agree. Morris, day-night. It's been a long journey until we got to this point. Do we have some words for this?
It's just great to have it. So I tested it in the game, and I saw some in-game footage day and night, and it's just impressive to see that. And it's definitely the next step for RENNSPORT.
Definitely. And talking about next steps, again, the perfect transitions as always. We have the next big update, which is Q2, focusing on progression.
Yes, we call this the progression update. What that means is that we want to implement ways in the game for you as a player, or for anybody who wants to play, to feel like they're making progress in what they're doing. And that means a couple of different things. I'm not going to go into detail about everything today, but we're looking at the ranking systems, for example, and how to make them better inside of the online competitions, and also in progression means that you can also achieve by just driving the game, the playing time trials, or do a quick session and do practice and still feel that you're getting somewhere with what you're actually doing. But before we go to Q3, actually, I think we want to talk a bit about what we're doing with Q2, especially when introducing a new car manufacturer.
Yeah, definitely. So there will be several new car manufacturers this year, but Q2 is definitely the moment when we will show first McLaren content, and just great to have these wonderful company also in RENNSPORT now.
So what does that mean really then?
It will bring, I would say, a new car class. It's definitely GT4, and there will not only be McLaren. So strategy is definitely when we introduce a new car class, not having just one car. It will definitely be 4 of them.
Yep.
And so this will be definitely the starting point for GT4. And with all these car classes we are planning to add this year, it is definitely our way to endurance races and all the things you could imagine.
Endurance is another topic, but first, Q3 with early access. We got the new car classes, gonna be a busy year. And then of course, Q4, which is literally titled Endurance.
So no details really for Q3 or Q4 at the moment, but as we move this year forward, everything we're trying to build now leads into what we believe is endurance, and that means fundamental stuff like pit stops, endurance racing, obviously, longer races, more car classes, multi-class, and all of that stuff.
And the number of cars?
I don't want to commit to a specific number yet, but we're looking at increasing cars on track, obviously, and really enabling the endurance racing is one of the main goals that we have.
And another goal we have is to get the multiplayer like online, so you can jump in and just race straight away with many other people. And for this, I've actually been working on community leagues. I've contacted some communities over the past couple of weeks. We've set up some league races, had some really fun ones. So for example, our TRL Wednesday sprint, our race plays Tuesday races, and there's gonna be some more. We have a league in Asia actually planned, and a league in America. So if you're from those time zones, there's something for you too. And this league structure, Morris, ties a bit into this feature that you also want to talk about.
Yeah, definitely having really good community races is the reason why we really released our first base tools when it comes to advertising in the game. So definitely the community races we are offering from, I think, next month on, are able to have their own logos in the game, and you really could set up the races with having the first basic tools for adding advertising and doing these kind of things. So this is definitely the first step into the things we are talked about when we start the project. So it's just great to implement all these things now.
I still remember those talks. It's fine or nice to finally get the ball rolling in that regard as well. And let's also get the ball rolling in regards to the questions, because you have sent us quite a few, like over 90 questions. We're not going to answer all of them, of course, but we picked some that we want to answer. So we will start with Kim.
Shoot.
When's the next big key drop coming?
So next big key drop will be somewhere in the vicinity of March 27th, where the new update releases, either the day of or a day before or something, but in close relations to the next update.
Any updates regarding VR?
We are, I would say, committed to VR. We really want to do VR. Since we did the update to the Unreal Engine 5.3, that also really enables us to focus on a good VR pipeline. And it's definitely something we're looking to bring out this year. sooner, hopefully rather than later. But it's something we're working very hard on.
On the topic of stuff coming out, Morris, we have LMU that came out recently, and soon Assetto Corsa 2 will also come out. Where do you place your expectations for RENNSPORT? Is there still a place for RENNSPORT in this market?
Yeah, I'm quite sure there is a place for RENNSPORT, and over time when we will really release all the features we are planning to have over the next 1-2 years, there is definitely space for RENNSPORT. Also, yeah, great to see that there are a lot of new racing games on the market, and it's just fun to follow what's going on there. But we on RENNSPORT side are all we deeply believe in what we are doing here, and this is definitely a product which will be different in the future. And so, yeah, for sure, there's room for RENNSPORT.
Looking forward to it, definitely. Something you have been looking forward to and asking us quite frequently on Discord especially are custom liveries. Kim, what can you say about this?
So at the moment, our plans are a bit different to what you might be used to in the racing space.
So it's not going to be like trading paints for iRacing, or you have to share the files with everyone like in ACC, for example?
No, so we're going a different route with this. We will share more details as the year progresses, but expect something different.
You heard the man. Expect something different. That can mean many things.
Yes.
By the way, are there any plans to have like different layouts for tracks?
Yes, absolutely. Different layouts to tracks is an essential part of racing, right? And already today we have Daytona in the game, and not released in the closed beta yet, but we also have the oval part of Daytona actually ready to play within the office. We have some upcoming tracks that also have different layouts to them. So that's something that's going to be important going forward. We want to add variety to the racetracks we have, and that's a great way to do that.
Morris, modding support. The question has come up again. We have answered it many times. There has been some progress in modding support.
So it's definitely a main pillar in the overall RENNSPORT ecosystem, and that's what we said from the beginning. So I remember the first summit in 2022 when we sit together and announced that there will be a new project and there will be a new game. And definitely one of the main things we announced there was that there will be a huge part which is related to modding. And we are really super proud that we now can really release or give the first basic tools when it comes to modding to the community, and the first community content that's in the game. So and definitely the next racetracks from the modding scene will be implemented soon. So a lot of content this year from modding and community side.
You heard the man. The track that's already in RENNSPORT is Orchard Road. We made it in cooperation with Legion of Gamers. That is a really cool track. You should try it out when you have the chance to.
And actually in the Q2 update, we have a new community track on the way.
A new one. No spoilers yet.
No spoilers.
The next one is, will there be big updates to the overall physics of RENNSPORT? Maybe that's for Kim again.
I mean, big updates will always be a part of the product as we move forward, and we find ways that we can improve the physics. We will do that, and with time we will refine the systems that we have, and continuously always looking at them to make sure that we offer the best experience possible. With the next update that we do after March in the Q2, we're also looking at redefining what the GT3 tires are. Because we learned a lot since we released the GT3 cars, and now we have the expertise in place to really make those tires even better and to make the GT experience better as well.
I'm really looking forward to this. People have been saying that cars are maybe a bit slidey sometimes, but this is hopefully going to help with this. Don't you worry. Morris, something for you again. The development seems very slow these days. So a big reason for this could be the increase of our team size.
it is definitely that we increased the team a lot over the last quarters. So this is really an invest in the future of RENNSPORT. So that seems to be to the outside that we are a bit slow when it comes to content or other things. On the other hand, we really invested a lot of manpower and time into our overall backend and platform, and there are really development steps where we invested a lot, and where you do not really see the features we are developing there. So this is a thing you will see over time what we have there. So yeah, for sure, it seems to be a bit slow, but for the next quarters we will release updates quarterly, and they will constantly edit new content. And this is I would say the part of the game which people see most, or where they feel there is progress. But also we will adding a lot of new features over the next quarters, and we are prepared for the next 12 months. We have the right team size now, or close to the right team size, and it's all on a good way.
Yes. So Kim, there's been a lot of progress. It's just not visible. Do you have anything as a game guy that you are?
I mean, we made a lot of systemic improvements over the last couple of months, and some of the new features that we talked about, like time trials, is a direct result of technology that we have developed for the last couple of months that enables us to do very precise ghost data, for example, for cars. So even though it might look like or feel like content is light from time to time, that doesn't mean that the work stops. We work 24/7 to get everything in place.
The next question is something we've kind of already answered. It's for Kim again. When will we have night races?
So night races will be available within the next update on March 27th. It's going to be available on Spa to begin with full nighttime ambient lighting and everything that comes with it.
Amazing. And then, as a last official question, something that has been asked quite a few times, jokingly, but we're still gonna answer it. Morris, the Nordschleife, when?
Yeah, for sure. There will be a Nordschleife in RENNSPORT, and it is in development for a while. And to be honest, I saw it and it looks really amazing. So Nordschleife definitely will be in the game. And when it comes to Nordschleife, maybe some other really great historical parts also.
So there's a lot in the works, what you're saying.
Definitely.
Then I want to end this off with another unofficial question. Morris, why do you always wear the same clothes?
I just have these one trouser, to be honest. I invested all my money into RENNSPORT, so no chance to have other clothes.
There you have it.
No, Devin, to be honest, Devin, to be honest, I have 2 pairs of these shoes. I have 5 or 6 pairs of these trousers. And this makes my life really easy. I'm just taking always the same thing in the morning, so I don't have to think about what to wear, and that's the answer. But if you wish, I could try to have another trouser next time when we sit together.
Let's try.
Let's see what you can come up with, yes. And maybe we can actually get those pants into the game. They're kind of a memorial right now.
Maybe we can add some e-fins and have some digital twins of the trousers.
Or that, of course. That's also an option, yeah.
That's an option.
It looks like a difficult texture to get right.
It could be hard for the 3D artist, to be honest.
Talking about 3D artists, we have our good friend Stina here as well with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stina is providing...
No one introduced Stina.
We forgot to introduce... I'm sorry, Stina. We forgot to introduce you. This is Stina, our office mascot. Morris is not sure about the answers so often, and she just helps him out a bit. Whispers in his ear. Also Kim.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. You're right. She answers the questions what I should wear tomorrow.
That's going to be interesting then. I'm looking forward to it.
I just have this one trouser with me. So I'm here for 2 days and one trouser is enough. So.
Okay, with that, people, we don't have any live questions as this is our first try in doing this new studio type thing. So no live session. It's pre-recorded, as you can probably see with all the cool edits we have going on that I'm sure Alex is going to add into this. He's nodding right now behind the cameras. He's looking forward to this. It's gonna be fun.
Come on, Alex, you have to sit here. Come on. You have to sit
Sit on the
between
Stina.
us and in front of Stina.
There he is.
You would take Stina. Oh, great. So some last words.
I don't have a mic, so you need to answer.
So, with that, this talking session ends. But this will, of course, not be the last talking session. We will have quarterly talking sessions now in hopefully this format, if we can set it up. It's honestly a lot better this way. I like it more. And with that, I think we can wrap this up. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.